Hey everybody, Scout Crafty here again. Midweek Wednesday. We're heading upstate. We have to take down a tree. Thought I'd like to take you along with me, so sit back, relax. Let's head upstate. Now, this particular tree has been stressing me out all summer because birch trees tend to grow tall before they grow thick, and they have a tendency to lean and then snap or uproot. And you could see here all the birches that fell, and they're just a problem tree a lot of times. And you have to be real careful, especially when you have that kind of tremendous lean. Now, this tree don't look like it from here, but it's over 60 foot tall. And it probably weighs, a couple thousand pounds. Birch is a very heavy wood, especially right now. It still has some of the sap in it from the summer and whatnot. And that's when I wanted to address it before the winter time, when it was still pliable enough and not going to snap on me. All right, we're geared up. We have the birth controls on. We have a hard hat, which you need because a lot of widow makers around here. Let's show you what we have going. Here we have our line going to the trailer hitch, and you can see the line comes up here to a pulley. And that pulley is for redirection only, because that's where we want this tree to fall, kind of in this direction. I have some tension on here now. I tried to get it up as high as I could up on that limb, but there's a lot going up above it. So now, like I said, I got some tension. My plan is to make a small V-cut in the base, okay? And then try and pull it this way. But there's a lot of weight on there, a ton of weight. And what I'm gonna do, because I'm alone, is I'm gonna put a couple of secondary lines, because if this line should snap when I'm halfway pulling, it's gonna be devastation for that building. So a couple of safety lines going from here to some trees here as kind of a, if it does snap, it'll at least hold it. Okay, there are two safety lines. I have this one here, and then we have a second one going to the same tree I have the redirection pulley on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that V-cut. This is where it gets dangerous because there's so much weight hanging and pulling on it. But I got to make that, I'm hoping that, I tried to get up as high as I could. Let's make that V-cut and then see if we can't pull it over. Now I slowly made the main cut from the opposite side of the wedge, and then I worked my way back to the truck. It was in four-wheel drive. I put it in low gear, and I used my mirror to see if it was pulling over. Now, the funny thing is, the squeak you hear is going to be the pulley. I forgot to lubricate it. Okay, so the hinge worked the way I wanted it to. I mean, it snapped where I wanted it to. You can see where it's going now. That's called a hang up, when it hangs up into the top of the trees. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take down the safety rope. Now, you see, I got to take this down to get to my, it's too high for me to grab. So what I'm going to do, I want to get this off of the stump and drag it this way a little bit. So we're going to do another redirection. I'm going to take that pulley and I'm going to put it over here, cut the bottom of the stump, and hopefully drag it out a little bit. It's in no harm's way, but I just want to get it down a little bit. Okay, here's the second redirection. You see now I have the line going over here to this tree. On that tree is called a tree saver. It's always a good idea to put that around the tree, protects the tree. I have a pulley then transferring up to where it was before. Now it's pulling away from me. There's a lot of stored up pressure in this, right there. Believe it or not, if you should sit and cut this thing's gonna, that's all that weight pushing down. So you want this to be under tension going away from you. So I'm gonna stand here, cut it, and hopefully when it breaks, it'll shoot that way. In all honesty, it doesn't get better than that, right? Now you can cut it up at your own leisure. I missed that pine tree. I was hoping to miss that pine tree because I like that little guy right there. I don't have too many around. So there we go. Now we'll cut this up and we'll be on our way. Okay, between election day and having to go upstate to take that tree down, I wasn't really sure if I'd get a video out today, but I was able to squeeze something together. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a really good video coming up on Friday, Poor Man's Flea Market. Really interesting find. I hope you tune in, and hope you have a great day. Take care now. Bye-bye.